Hey guys, this is Vindy. We're here today to continue our tower in Project Highrise. So yesterday we had some technical issues earlier in the day with my computer, and this is kind of where we left off. We have a bunch of offices, some residences, and some retail. We're going to go ahead and start building up, and then we're going to go to start working towards what we have in the top right corner of the contracts. We're going to start really focusing in on those. So we're going to go ahead and go back into the game. You will see we are making a fairly decent amount of money each day. Not quite sure how our services are doing yet. We need to put a little more copy service in to keep them happy, but looks like we're doing okay on phone lines and everything. So we're going to go ahead and start today with adding space for the services. This will keep them happier in the long run. So I'm going to go ahead and add a fairly decent amount of space. Not going to do too much with it yet, but really my goal there is just to keep them all nice and happy. So we are going to focus on the residences first. So this is going to be our residence side. So we know we're going to want that there, and we know we're going to want that there. We also know we're going to want utilities, so we'll go ahead and bring those up now. And I know I'm going to want my trash. So we're going to need a trash can, just keeps everyone happy. Now actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably build all these as some more studio apartments, and the reason why is ultimately at least these 4 are going to go away. These ones are probably going to go away as well, so I want a nice cushion level of studio apartments, because they really will listen to just about anything below them. They don't complain too often about anything, and that's kind of the goal here. Is I'm building a buffer zone between where all the retail, where everything is going to go, and what they're going to want. So it's going to allow us to get a little more. I don't know, we're actually going to probably put. And we're going to do basic studio apartments. And the reason why is if you look here where noise is, see all these this red's all noise, so that's going to truly affect everyone. They didn't turn a profit, so we're going to keep them happy before they move out. Yep, that's not what I want to do. I want to turn the overlay off. Alright, so we're going to just move some basic studios in. Now, I'm probably only going to do 1 floor of basic studio apartments, because that tends to be enough to separate out noise from everything else. It tends to be enough to keep everyone else really happy, it feels like. Make sure we have enough electricity, because I probably am about to burn all the way out on electricity. Yeah, we're going to have to go ahead and drop some more electrical vaults. So we're going to expand this out another floor. Because now we're going to add another, come on, give me the transformer, there we go. We're going to add another transformer down here. It's going to eat into our profits for a day, but that's okay, because we need it, we really do. So now that we have that built, how are we doing on water? We're doing okay on water. We probably need to bring some more gas in as well. Again, this is something that's really important to look into, as to what you actually have and need, so that you don't do something you don't want to put that in the wrong spot. So we'll go ahead and remove that. I know I'm going to need some more utilities, so we'll bring another wiring cabinet up, bring some more water up, and we'll see. Now this is going to be more high-end, so we're going to have water, probably also going to have natural gas. You know, as you go up in the high-end, obviously they need more and more utilities per item, and they end up really, profit per item actually tends to go down because of that. But, you know, again, it is what it is. Just because I'm tired of looking at this, we're going to make these basic wallpapers. Just makes that first lobby look a little bit better. Doesn't make it look just so bland. We'll keep it with my current trend of, what, 2 and 2? Yeah, 2 and 2 sounds good. Alright, so we're making some money, that's good. This is, again, this doesn't actually do really anything for you, but it makes it look nice, and that's ultimately what we're trying to do. 2. We might come back in a little bit later and add some more to it just to make it look better for us, but I'm not sure yet. So we're going to want some nicer studio apartments up there. Don't know if they're going to, I know they're going to need trash, but I don't know what else they're going to need. Alright, so they collect the trash every day. It looks like we're starting to get full, so we probably need to put another collection room in. Let me go ahead and run that elevator down a little more just to keep them happy. See how all this is starting to look really kind of like old and dilapidated? What we can do is we can go to maintenance and renovate everything. It costs us a lot of money to do that. But it's worth it. It keeps everyone happy. It keeps them all moved in. Yep, somebody moved out. We lost one of the larger retail stores. I don't quite know why they moved out. So that could become an issue here quickly. Why is this person happy? Rent is too high. We'll give him a little bit better on rent, keep him happy. Looks like someone moved out of there as well. That's not good. Alright, so it really can, especially in the beginning when you're trying to rearrange everything, like really like what I'm doing right now, it can become quite easy to forget to pay attention to the tower and what's going on. Okay, so I need water, gas, and electric. Let's see, do I have water there? I'll have gas there. Do I have gas there? I do not have gas there, so we're going to go ahead and bring gas in. I really wish, and I'm sure there's probably a mod out there on Steam Workshop or something like that, that will bring all the utilities across in one fell swoop. But I haven't found it. Of course, I haven't really looked for it. And I know I'm going to need more gas, so we'll go ahead and add a small gas facility there. And we can go ahead and get that guy. But that'll keep them happy. Make sure I have enough money, so not becoming an issue. Alright, so again, it takes a fairly decent amount of money to actually bring everyone in. Doesn't happen all that quick. Handyman is... Rent is high, this area is too noisy. Right, yeah, see, that's kind of why, again, I put that buffer there. Because these guys really don't care about noise. They'll deal with pretty much anything. Same with these basic offices, like insurance offices, I can put pretty much anywhere, and they don't care, because they're so cheap. But as you start getting into these higher people, it starts to become harder and harder. You have to really start to manage how you're doing, how you're putting everything in there. Do I not have a handyman? I guess I don't have a handyman. Alright, well you're gonna have to wait a day. Because I don't want to take a loan out. I mean, I have a fairly decent amount of loans I can start to take out, but I don't really want to take out loans. It's just, to me, I don't see a really useful reason to take out the loans. I'm not going to put anything there because all of this is actually going to go away eventually. We're going to start really building the tower upwards and probably out a little more, but that's the plan. We're going to build over and up so that we can actually start remodeling all of this into just retail, into restaurants and things like that, and then we'll have our fancy restaurants up higher as well. So it really is a, do I put someone in there to recover that little tiny bit of money? They said handyman's what they were looking for, so we'll give him a handyman. And he's probably going to need something, some type of utility. I don't know what yet. Okay, he needs electricity. Just go there. Just do the smallest amount that we need to keep them happy. And we'll go ahead and go up another floor. They're going to be screaming that it's not reachable. I know. We'll fix that fairly quick though. Just by doing that, we fix that. Nope, I want my wiring cabinet. We'll bring that wiring cabinet up. We're going to go ahead and bring a water cabinet up. Run our water out. We know we're going to need water. Oh, come on. It does get kind of touchy. Know we need electricity. And we're out of money. Well, that's not good. Yeah, you know what? We're going to go ahead and take out a small loan. We'll take that loan out. We're making enough money that we can really afford that without too much issue. So we're going to go ahead and bring some trash in here. I know I'm going to want recycling on this floor. I also know I'm going to want a trash can on this floor. Because this is where we are going to start bringing in some luxury studio apartments. I know it sounds like a kind of oxymoron, luxury in a studio apartment. But, as we can see here, I need cable TV before I can even get them in. Well, that's okay. Definitely, that's not good. Why are these people moving out? Rent is too high. Rent is too high. Rent is too high. Rent is too high. That should keep them happy for the most part. We got more calls than we can handle. Let's look here and see what we have. Yeah, they want more copy services. Let's see if there's anything else that's being called for. Nope, nothing else is being called for. So that'll keep them happy from moving out. Oh, that's what I was doing, right? Did I run my cable line? I did run my cable line. Again, it's showing that dotted line just because there's nobody there. So I'm going to go ahead and add a cable box in. I did bring a fairly expensive, a medium-sized one in because I know I'm going to start getting to things that just you have to have them for. So these are expensive, right? And what do they need? That's what? Gas? again, you see how fast you forget that. Especially when you start trying to manage 5, 6, 7 different, effectively like mini casualties that are occurring at the same time. So it is important. You have to start juggling. Yeah, we lost a guy right there. Whatever. So we got that built. We're going to go ahead and go up another floor. Got another guy that's unhappy. Now we're going to go ahead and add another elevator into that. So we're going to bring the elevator up. Ow. Everyone is really unhappy with pricing. But Jesus. What's he saying? We did not turn a profit. Rent's too high. Really taking kind of a big hit right there just on that. Just by lowering all that, we're probably going to lose a fairly decent amount of money. Okay, we're still surviving. We're still hanging in there. We're going to make them renovate just because I know it needs it. Go ahead and bring this up. Now you will notice that just by building one of these at the floor tile at the 10th floor, costs $23. As you go higher, the costs go up, and they go up by a pretty high amount. What you talking about, Spectre? Huh? If you heard that, that was my cat in the background. He's kind of being a crazy kitty today. He likes to attack the dog, you know, pick on him, be mean to him. Of course, I encourage this. Oh, we lost a... That's not good. We lost a medium-sized restaurant, or retail. Alright. Rent's too high, we should be paying less. How much did you make? You made 200... Okay, I'll give you a little bit of a break. I'm not going to give you too much of a break. So, like, retail is very heavily dependent on how much residences you have and things like that. So, it can become pretty... fast for them to leave if not everything is kept happy. So it is something you gotta pay attention to. Go ahead and add my trash can there. I don't think I have a recycling center. So now we have a recycling center. That should keep everyone there happy. Go ahead and bring in some more basic, right? See, greater variety of restaurants, greater variety of restaurants. So we're going to go ahead and bring some more basic one bedrooms in. And those are screaming for water. Alright, again, see how fast you forget to do something like this, and hopefully they all don't move out before that comes over. But those are probably going to fill up much faster than these will, just because they're more simplistic, and that's kind of their point. My entire purpose of getting all this built up more than anything else is so that I can kind of start removing some of that. Rent is too high. We don't have a laundromat. So I'm going to go ahead and start building one more floor down here. And really the reason I'm doing that is because I know I'm going to start having to bring more and more services into the basement to keep everyone happy. So I might as well just get it taken care of now. Electricity. Get electricity all the way down there. Keep that set up. There are some services that will need phone. I think there's some services that need cable TV as well. But either way, now I've got a nice tower set up here so I can start really running everything down. So we're gonna give them a laundromat. I'm sure it's gonna need what? Electricity, gas, water. Come on, water. Alright, so that's gonna keep that happy, but we are right at our max on water. In fact, I'm actually probably gonna use a buzz. We're gonna do apartments. Renter roundup. That sounds good. It only costs us 70 buds, so it's gonna try. What their really purpose of that is to fill this entire rental space that much faster. Because again, we're starting to get low on funds. Doesn't take long, even though we took out that giant loan. Units getting worn down. But we can afford to renovate all the offices. So renovate the offices first. We're going to build another probably 5. I've got what, 6 right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so we would make some money. We didn't make that much money. Retail or money initially, just because it takes a day or two for everyone to rent, and because it takes time for them to rent, it's not really that fast. And then just the simple cost of adding another floor, as you can see, is a pretty high amount. So it is pretty easy for it to happen. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and we're going to get this built up just a little more, and then we're probably gonna start building up right here, so that I can start removing some of this. Not again. I know I'm going to lose prestige. It's going to happen because I have to cover the cost of the effect of everyone here moving out, and that's not going to be fun. It's going to hurt. So I know that's going to happen. I don't quite know what that's for. I really don't know. I don't know. Oh. So it looks like that's used to help minimize debris. Might be a service. Actually, that might be a service. Let's see. So we can put some vending machines and other things in. I don't know. Well, we'll see. I haven't really played with building amenities pretty much at all. Sorry about that. I started reading and I thought I was reading out loud, but apparently it was just the voice in my head reading to myself. So, but again, I can start bringing in a large restaurant. I can bring in a small restaurant. And if you notice, I've kind of like designed all of my floors to at least be able to accommodate a large or a small, no matter where it goes. That is kind of the thought process behind how I build elevator spacing. Keeps everyone happy, but at the same time, it allows me to do that. Alright, so this is 5. They're not going to cost anything to bring in yet. I'm going to probably just bring 2 in at a time. Hopefully I can cover some cost here. I don't even know what all the utilities are needed. Floor, water and electrical, and a trash bin. Trash bins are here. No, not recycling, but trash. Alright, so check how the trash rooms are doing. Okay. And I know we need some more water. I can't really afford the large one, so I will just put a small one in for now. I'm just bringing that one small one in. It's going to be enough to bring these guys in. Hopefully I have enough electricity. Yeah, I'm good on electricity still. So right now I'm just going to kind of run out just enough to bring in one apartment at a time. That way I make sure I'm able to, come on, keep it happy. Now you'll see from like the apartment, that's where influences come. Influences often come from residences. The more residences you have, the higher your influence will be, and things like that. That's what, 14, 15, 16. So we're gonna get that 16th apartment set in there. Those last two apartments in there. Don't know that I'm gonna be able to get to. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do fast food today. I'd like to, but I don't think I will. It's gonna take a long time to really bring those up where I want them to be. Alright, so they got some water. They got water. That's gonna keep them happy. I did complete that one contract, so we are gonna go ahead and pick another contract. Population at 250, 12 medium office, commuters, residences, 50 new residents. Alright, I can already complete that one. Fit for family, yeah, what's 22 bedroom units. We're not even gonna work there yet. 10 luxury apartments. I might have 10 not in there. I don't know. Okay, I've got 7. So I've got 7 luxury apartments right now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, well, I guess that makes sense. I could probably build this side out just a little bit more and get that complete. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. And they can require what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Kind of makes us seem like we're not wasting, and these require 8, so we're actually going to go ahead and try and use this guy here. Yeah, babe. What's up? I'm not hungry right now. Oh, Elvis, hush. So I'm just kind of building that out a little bit more there. We'll see. Bring the electricity over that we know we need. See how fast all my income goes away. But it's kind of cool that they did add that feature. You can start to step out everything. Really feel like you're not wasting any space. That is kind of a cool thing that they've done. Now, I am going to make this a basic apartment because, again, that's going to be like a sound proofing level. Of course, doing so, I know I'm going to have to get water to everything. Gas. I know I'm going to need gas to everything. Do I need cable TV? I do need cable TV. And here's going to be another nice expensive run. Alright, we're making some money, so that's what, cable TV, water, gas. Cable TV, water, electricity. Alright, so we got it all. Go ahead and bring in some luxury apartments there. I can't really bring in a luxury unit there, so we're going to go ahead and remove those two. Put 2 more studios in. And they want trash and recycling pickup. Kind of why I left that one space right there, just so I can add. Let's see if I can pause this. I know I can add service stations, services, paused. Oh, I can add these paused too. That's awesome. That really is awesome. I did not know that you could do that. Just figured I'd take a chance and see what happened. But we're gonna start this up, make sure that's enough. Yeah. She said she understands. You got some bruising, babe, but that's about it.
No, it hurts from like here all the way to back here.
Yeah, you have a bruise. It's probably a bruised rib. So that's where we're going to call today's episode. Again, I apologize for if you have people that come in and want to talk to you. So if you liked what you saw today, please feel free to hit that like button and subscribe. If you have any comments or feedback, it's always appreciated. Thank y'all. Have a great day.